Alrighty, here we are. Thanks once again for joining us on another exciting episode of Talk and Fight. Today on Knuckle Up with Mike Orr at 4. We've got two special guests with us today.
Yes, we
Golden,
do.
hey, Golden Rogers bringing on a special guest of his own, in fact. So we've got a quadruple episode. This is gonna be a good one. Ready?
The
Come on,
wolf. The
the wolf. Yep. And then you know what's interesting? We were just talking about Dmitry Bivol the other day, and I was, anyway, I'm jumping a little bit ahead of the program because I'm excited. Why don't you take it away, Mike, and then we'll get on to Roger and then Kareem.
Yes, man. Yeah, Roger, how are you, brother?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
You're looking excellent. You're looking excellent. Kareem, welcome. Thank you. Thank you
Appreciate
for taking the time to come on the show, man. Yeah, Mr. Still undefeated, correct?
Yep, still undefeated. 7-0 now, 4 knockouts.
That's it. That's it.
Mhm.
So you've moved down to Ecuador, eh?
I just fought here. I'm still boxing out of LA. So I'm boxing out of a gym called Churchill Boxing Club. That's in Santa Monica, California.
All right. So what kind of struggles are you going through right now during this coronavirus? And like, how, is it hard to get fights and everything right now? Like, is that why you have to travel down to Ecuador to get a fight?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, like a lot of fighters, especially as a Canadian, a lot of us at home in boxing are stuck. Thank God my team was able to keep me busy. Like we fought in Mexico in March, and then now Ecuador. So thank God it's warm here too.
You're not missing much up here in Toronto, man. It's cold. It's
Yeah.
cold. It sucks. I wish I was down there with you.
Yeah.
So you fought, what was the last weekend, right? Correct? Against
Yeah, last Saturday.
Mario Mina?
Yeah, against Mario Mina. He was 8-3-1 going into the fight, so a little bit more experienced than me. This was my seventh pro fight. That was his 13th. But yeah, man, we're just ready to start showing what we can do. So we're looking for those fights where we're like the less experienced side.
That's that well, yeah, so you guys are hungry, eh? That's good. That's good. So Roger, you were talking about B side of boxing and how
Mhm. Pretty
Kareem is.
much.
Yeah, can you explain and maybe
Yeah.
elaborate on that whole situation and
Well,
explain to our viewers out that are watching that this whole B side of boxing that nobody really knows about.
pretty much. The B side, they come in and they're coming as opponents and basically to lose. Even when they win, it's pretty much they're set up to lose. And Kareem can get into it how him and his team pretty much diffused that situation. An amazing job. Well, the
Yeah,
Saturday, crazy, eh?
yeah. So it was a bit of a crazy story. Like, um,
Do we hear him?
Yeah, we can hear him great. Let's hear it.
yeah. So obviously, Ecuador is a Spanish-speaking country. My team was full of well, most of my team was either American or Canadian, majority American. But yeah, we came with a few Spanish speakers. Like there's another American Ecuadorian on the card. He's a good friend of mine named Arnold Gonzalez. He just went 6-0 on the same card as well. But yeah, so between the group of us, there's about six. There's about like six of us, and we are just keeping an eye out for things because when when you're in like a B side setting, there's a lot of little things that happen that it's hard to prepare for. Like for example, um, the floor was really wet, especially in our corner, and it was like the mat wasn't like a cloth like canvas like it normally is. It was like a plastic kind of tarp thing going on. So with the sponsors and their like vinyl material type of stickers that they had going on, that doesn't play well with water, and it definitely doesn't play well with shoes and grip.
Right.
So it was like a slip and slide. and nobody wanted to clean it. And my corner screaming, like, clean it, clean the water, because you can't even like set your feet to punch. You know, we're coming out of the water, like it was basically like being on skates. So yeah, so like my own corner was jumping into the ring in between rounds, like cleaning up the ring, so that was a challenge. And in another way, Mario Mina's like super dirty. If anybody's ever seen him fight, this guy is like literally lives outside of the bounds of the rules, like hitting back of the head, elbows, headbutts. That's how I got this.
Oh wow.
With like no deductions, no nothing. Our corner was screaming at the ref for that as well. And at the end of the fight, we dominated him pretty handily. And they called it for him. So like they called the score in favor of him, and we knew that was wrong. So like before the winner was announced, it was taking so long. So one of the guys on our team, so this is how it goes back to having a strong team. So we realized the judges were taking forever. So one of our guys just starts recording the judges table, and he was getting a little bit of shit for that. I don't know if I can say that.
Too late.
It's all good, man. Trust me, I slip up all the time too.
Yeah, he was getting he's getting a little bit of flack for that. And once they called the other guy's name, we were like, no, stop everything. Like, we're not leaving the ring. Show us the scorecards. And we waited, and they gave us the scorecards. And it turned out, we were up as we knew we were on every single scorecard, and we won the fight. So then they reversed the call. Thank God.
Well, congratulations. Now you're 7-0. What are your plans from here? Like, where do you see yourself, in the next 8 months, 9 months from now? Where do you expect to be, and where do you think you will be?
In the next like 8-9 months, I see myself busy. Definitely at least 10-0, and I would like to start really positioning ourselves, in like our rightful place as like number one in Canada at light heavyweight. So anybody's name who's near the top has a 9-0 record, 10-0 record.
Are we having technical difficulties?
Yeah, Roger's messing with us again.
I think it froze. That's horrible.
Yeah.
He's frozen. Darn. Ladies and gentlemen, people watching, my cousin especially overseas in Ireland right now watching. Christopher, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties. Hopefully we can get him back on. So Graham, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. I'm serious. I read that Kareem fought Dimitri Bivol.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So what confused me, if they're both undefeated, yet they've both fought each other, one of them had to have lost.
Might be a different one. His box rec isn't showing it though.
Unless it was a sparring partner. I don't know.
Maybe.
It does. I did read that, and I went, hey, I know that name.
I
wouldn't have known it had it not been for you.
Bringing you the finest and the youngest fighters out there right now. Mike OR4, you know it, man. Viewers, you know it. You know what I'm doing. You know what this show is all about. Trust me, this guy Kareem, you need to watch him, man. He's big. He's big stuff in Canada right now. Hopefully, we can get him back on. I want to hear the rest of the story and how he's getting the butt end of the stick, really, in his whole climb for superstardom.
I thought you were gonna make a joke there about him not having a disadvantage on that skating rink he was talking about.
Yeah, but I understand what he's saying. The material of that ring, like, honestly, if it doesn't get properly cleaned up, then it becomes a skating rink, and it's hard to get your feet, man. And
just saying, as a Canadian, he had an advantage.
Well, come on. Let's be real. Let's be real. We're not all up here in ice, igloos, and we're not all skating down the street to Tim Hortons, okay? We're not all that talented on skates. I am. I did play hockey because, that's what we do. But, not everybody does. Not everybody.
Well, what goes hand in hand other than a pair of skates and fighting?
You know what? You got me there, actually.
I'm just saying he might have had an advantage.
Hey, I racked up 490 penalty minutes in only 42 games.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Hey.
Roger, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. No, don't worry. We kept it rolling. We kept it rolling. We're just discussing how you get treated
really make you guys out.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Roger, you're getting a little gray there, brother, just like me. So Kareem, me and Graham were just discussing how it sounds like you've been treated unfair, and it's almost like they're making your journey to what you want to achieve in the sport a little harder than most, and they're setting you up, with more experienced fighters and stuff, but you keep coming out on top and persevering, and that shows heart and dedication.
No doubt. Thank you. No doubt. But yeah, like I don't want to make it seem like I don't want to. This was definitely out of the ordinary,
Mm-hmm.
but also at the same time, every boxing career for it to mean something, like adversity has to happen. Sometimes you're going to be fighting in away places and places where not everybody's your friend or on your side. Adversity is like guaranteed in like a good career, so I'm happy it happened because it needed to be overcame,
Of course. What's so you're out of LA, right? Like you're mainly out of LA, and then now you're in Ecuador. The training, man, like versus the heat and the atmosphere and being on those different sides. Does it take a toll on your body? Is it a lot harder to train in those different climates?
You know what? It wasn't bad. Because like I'm used to as we spent a lot of years in Wildcard Boxing Club with Philly Roach, and like it gets super hot over there. After that, I feel like I could fight in an oven.
That's awesome. So yeah, sauna and sweatsuits are no problem for you then, eh?
Oh, not at all, man. Not at all.
So you fight light heavy, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Any thoughts of moving up or down weight classes at any point?
Maybe once I get some hardware, like it was always like a dream of mine to be, like a multi-division champion. So, maybe after I accomplish like what I set out to do at that heavyweight, I could, add on a few burgers and go to cruiser and do the same thing.
Definitely. You know what? I've seen a few of your bouts. I haven't seen them all. If you can send me all of your bouts, I'd love to watch them again. But yeah, man, you got some power in those mitts, brother. you got some powerful hands. I'll tell you that much. You definitely got that knockout power, and honestly, on Knuckle Up, that's what we're about, man. We love knockout artists, and you're definitely you're definitely on that page, and honestly, great job, brother. Great job. I'm looking so forward to watching you in the future as you grow in your career.
I'd like to know if you're training in Santa Monica, how on earth do you stay focused? I mean, I've been to Santa Monica. You can't kid me. All right, like that's a really nice place to train.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's beautiful, and like, it's definitely easy to get distracted, and I understand everybody who does. We got a mission, man. Like, when you come all the way from Toronto, it's like we got to get it.
Yeah, our beach is close. Believe me. I'm just curious whether you have a pair of roller skates. Do you do roller skating down Santa Monica and the pier? Do you have fun down there?
You know what? I don't roller skate, but I
Yeah, so
did find myself picking up beach volleyball though, if you know what I mean.
yeah, damn right. I know what you mean, bro. Yo, you from Toronto? Beach volleyball's big here too, right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, definitely pick that up. And you know you're going for those long distance runs along the Santa Monica, walkway there down by
Right.
the beach.
Oh, it's great down there. It's absolutely great.
That's awesome.
And the
What's
night,
Go ahead, Graham. Sorry.
no, I'm sorry. I'm distracted once again.
It easily happens, man. Let's not lie. Distraction is very easy.
Yeah.
So any dream fight right now? If you wanted to fight, like if you could pick your fighter tomorrow, who you wanted to fight, who would it be?
Man, there's so many. Are we like talking about who's active right now, or like is inactive also included?
Both. Let's
Okay.
go inactive dream fight. Go.
All right, active dream fight.
Yeah.
I'm saying John Pascal because I want to go down as the best light heavyweight in Canadian history, so I'd have to see him. So that's he did so much, so like I needed to put him on my resume. That's like an active dream. An inactive dream, probably Roy Jones.
Nice.
Because his style is just so fun, man. I feel I'd have so much fun in there against Roy Jones.
Excellent. So so you fought last weekend, no time off. You're still training hard. When do you think you'll be in the ring again? How soon?
Earliest March, late March. I'm probably gonna soak up a little bit more tropical vibes for like a few days.
Yeah, definitely do that.
And then, and then right back to it.
Definitely take some well-deserved time off. Sit on the beach, sip some Mai Tais.
No doubt. Learning a little like bachata over here,
Yeah, definitely. Hey, I'm envious, man. I wish I was there. I'm stuck with snow and nothing. Like, right? All I got is coronavirus, nothing open, and snow.
You're not stuck with nothing. You're stuck with me.
Well, yeah, but not really though. I can just shut the computer off and it'd be gone.
Where's the love? Where's the love?
Oh, I give it, man. I give it. I definitely give it. I guess we lost Roger. Sorry, Roger, man.
Oh, something we did want to clarify though.
Yes.
While you were having a drink there, we were talking about. We had read about Dimitri Bivol, and that you had faced him in the ring, but if you're both undefeated, so were you just sparring with him at one point, or was this an amateur fight?
No. So we sparred together like a lot of times. We've done a lot of boxing together. He's we're both in the LA scene, and we spent a few training camps together. So that was like super high quality boxing. It was probably some of the most fun I ever had in LA, to be honest.
Excellent. Yeah, so thank you for clarifying that. Actually, we I did a little profile on him on my show. What was it, a week ago or so, and I was discussing him and his fighting style. Well, so it was a lot of fun, sparring him.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It was like very very high IQ boxing between us.
His hands are heavy, correct?
He got heavy hands, but more importantly, we both got heavy hands. But,
yeah, definitely.
More importantly, he has a sharp mind. So I found that Dimitri and I boxing together was like more so a chess match than a scrap. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, man, definitely. That's amazing. I explain it so many times to a lot of people. Like fighting is a lot more mental than it is physical.
Oh, facts.
Right, and you can't stress it enough. Anybody can say percentages, but truly it is mental over physical. It is a chess game. I love how you mentioned that, man. That's how I refer to fighting, and standing across from somebody, you got to think moves ahead. That's the way it is. So it's definitely a chess match.
No doubt.
Graham, You want a 4-ounce glove it?
Did you see that comment, Kareem?
I did. I saw that comment come up.
Yeah. I just saw 4-ounce gloves.
Yeah, man.
Are you pro? Are you pro or against?
In boxing,
Yes.
Yeah.
I think if we had 4-ounce gloves in boxing, fights would probably be a lot shorter. I'm not sure if we would ever hear of a thing called a decision again.
Thank you. Thank you. You heard it there again. Argument squash, man. Shorter fights, more knockouts, never leaving it in the judge's hands. Pure decision. That's a real chess match. I believe we should do it, man. I think I'm pro 4-ounce, man. Let's do it. 4-ounce gloves. I'm starting the movement, man. I'm starting the movement right here, man. 4-ounce gloves and shorter fights save lives in the long run. Less damage, to your body, less damage to your brain.
Right.
Let's put 4-ounce gloves on them and have some real effing knockouts, man.
Yeah, there's definitely
you definitely knock them out with the pillows on your hand anyway. I can only imagine the devastation that you do to some guys with 4-ounce gloves.
Yeah, no doubt. With a little bit of accuracy, oh man, everybody's going to sleep.
Yeah. Definitely. This is amazing. Kareem, you're man, you're gonna I see big things from you. I hope the best for you in the future, man. Please let us know anytime you got a bout going on, man. We want to tune in. We're definitely gonna follow your career. Represent Canada the way you should. Bring it, man. Bring it. Show everybody what you got. I've seen what you have in a few tapes. Viewers out there watching, man, knuckle up. I always told you, man, I bring you the real deals. Kareem is the guy. Watch this guy's career, man. Big things from him. Graham, do you have any questions for our guest?
Heck no, this is fantastic. Good stuff. Thanks very much for joining us, Kareem. Appreciate it.
Kareem, again, remember, fans, knuckle up at 4 Mike Orr. Jab that like, hook, subscribe, and knock out those comments. View it, like it, share it. Knuckle up, baby.
There we go. Hey.
That's it. That's it. There it is, baby.